The story leads. Minister of Transport Filkile Mbalula and the Prasa board have unveiled Zolani Matthews as the new Prasa CEO. Matthews has vowed to deliver a high-quality service to passengers.
Allow me, if I may, to begin by thanking the Honourable Minister and the Board of Control for the opportunity to serve in one of our most important national strategic entities. I am deeply honoured and humbled by your decision to vest this responsibility in me. We know that delivering reliable and affordable rail and other forms of public transport is central to our economic performance and our project of transformation. There are millions of stakeholders that our performance and operations affect on a daily basis, and our overarching priority is to put passengers at the heart of all we do. All our strategic aims, modernizing, building a service for the future, improving the rail network and organizational capacity, enhancing our reputation for service, and commitment to good governance. These aims are our pledge card, the yardsticks by which we will measure our capabilities in meeting the challenges to come. I am determined, together with our team and the Board of Control, to work ceaselessly to deliver a high-quality service and build a stable, fiscally prudent, modern company that fulfills its mandate and is at the center of our future transportation objectives.
Matthews also says that his mandate is to hold those guilty of corruption accountable.
We're going to hold people accountable for any actions they take with respect to the misuse or the attempt of trying to corrupt the institution. The age of Prasa as an ATM for individuals in the organization is over and is not going to be accepted, and the board will seek the most harshest penalties for anybody who's found to be guilty of any actions of that kind. We're going to impose stricter controls on our tendering and SEM processes, make them more transparent, but just increase our accountability and hopefully change the culture over time of how we do business. Also the suppliers. We're going to make sure that there are punitive measures taken against suppliers who try to corrupt our employees. So this is a process that we hope to start, and the board have already started it, and it will continue. And we hope to change the culture throughout the organization, from the bottom all the way up to the executive management. Everybody will be audited, including myself. So I think that is how we're going to try to address those problems. The lady asked a question about what is my first order of business. Obviously, I start on Monday. I'll be getting briefed by the executive management team as well as the board to try to get a clear understanding of ongoing issues and the issues, and putting forward a program going forward that I think the chair has highlighted quite clearly, and to try to move to implement the measures that have already been taken by the board in addressing some of these issues of serious concern for the organization. So it's going to be a process, but we know that our shareholder minister doesn't want us to waste any time further in fixing what he has described as a broken organization. So we're going to put as much effort as possible to changing the culture throughout the organization on a systemic basis, and not in a haphazard and rushed way, but to try to actually broadly make sure that the organization is really fit for purpose and it fulfills its mandate, because the expectations are very, very high from the public, and we have an obligation to ensure that we do that.
Well, the Transport Minister, Filkile Mbalula, has asked commuters not to be discouraged from using trains as a mode of transport, as Prasa is going to revitalize some of the railway branches to accommodate everyone.
Commuters must not give up on this service. The mandate of government, and my mandate as the minister, is not to kill Prasa. I've got no such mandate. I've heard people say that Mbalula government want to privatize. We want privatization in as far as revitalizing the dead branch lines that are not operational. If you go where I come from in Botshabelo, in the Free State, there is a stretch between Bloemfontein and Tawanchu is a railway line. It is also a commuter line, but it is useless. Now, we're talking about those branch lines, that we need to revitalize them and all of that, and to ensure that where possible we can have concessions with the private sector to come to the party, to revitalize those and to be operational.